sides. Accused of moving dissension, his family and friends incensed with fear and tension. Beyond their comprehension. Catch you later, office, see the man upstairs. Let's hope he ain't been paying too much attention. There was an angel at the entrance, checking all the guest lists. Johnny wasn't on it and was ushered to the exit. But let's be frank, we did expect this. Excuse me, say, there must be something I could do you for. Perhaps a favor or a fiver might open up those pearly doors. I'm awfully hardworking, there's something I could do, I'm sure. Pleading with the angels while they pushed him through the door. I said, excuse me, say, there must be something I could do you for. Perhaps a favor or a fiver might open up those pearly doors. I'm awfully hardworking, there's something I could do, I'm sure. Pleading with the angels while they pushed him through the door.
Don't mind the sign, my friend. It's Thursday, we can fin.
And we really only hop there to keep those squares upstairs at bay. We just started a hand of poker. You want to play? Alright, thought we'd have some chain of horse tangled, hanged up my extension cords. My sparrows name calls to the side of fried landlords. I'm sorry for the fright, but you can't believe all you read in the paper. That easy call the Bible is written by the world's greatest hater. Yes, of course the devil's run to wrath upon a wicked scourge, a murderer, a rapist, as we ran his violent boys. But here we mostly dwell in what the fools up there expel. An awfully diverse cast of critters reside down here in hell. It was a demon cloaked in flames, putting checks on an invite list. Beside a line of names that light a guide of signed indictments.
The bright white islands higher, get the boring ones excited. But trust me, name, you wouldn't like it.
So, excuse me, sir, there must be something we can do you for. Perhaps a snack or beverage on the house from Gaza and Gurnall. Plenty like-minded folk here, perhaps they might entice you more. Winking at the sinner while they walked in through the door. Excuse me, sir, there must be something we can do you for. Perhaps a snack or beverage on the house from Gaza and Gurnall. Plenty like-minded folk here, perhaps they might entice you more. Winking at the sinner while they walked in through the door. You can run from your demons until you are exhausted. One day you will have to stop and find out what they want. You keep running from your demons till you are exhausted.
You can't run through those angels until you are exhausted. One day you will have to stop and question what they want. You just keep running through those angels till you are exhausted.
Hello, chat. Welcome to the latest installment of DeadZone SMP, Josie Edition. You might be wondering, why is it dark out? Why is there no campfire like there usually is? Why can't I see a talking person right now? Well, bad news, guys. She lost it. She kinda went insane. And maybe blew herself up in front of the mayor. Trying to take the mayor down with her, but unfortunately, not enough bombs. So Josie's dead. Turns out she only had one life. She was hiding that from everyone, and no one found out. Even the mayor. Which is kinda crazy. Those files and records. So, she's dead. But luckily, death isn't really permanent around here. And people just keep on kicking. But, you know, we'll get to that in a minute. For the time being, how have your days been on a scale of 1 to 7? I'll go first. It's been probably a 6, I think. Yeah, pretty good day today. very excited for today's episode. You'll be seeing Josie in a new state, I guess. And just kind of see how she's faring the apocalypse right now, with all that's happened and all that's going on. I suppose I want to stall a few minutes longer. So, further recaps, I suppose. Before all this happened, Josie and Tyler McDougal were pushed out of their home in the outpost. After a deal gone wrong with the mayor, who double-crossed them in favor of Dez, the zombie, and tried to kill them. Luckily, they both ran away, but Tyler ran to the outpost, and Josie ran the other way, and the outpost ended up getting lava casted, and really messed up. And so Tyler escaped, luckily, didn't lose a life there. They moved into an underground place, but one day, Josie went out with a few friends, a few pals that she has, Sella, Gale, Angel, and they all went to the outpost because Josie thought that it was still lava casted and trashed, and she wanted to show them. They went up to it, and lo and behold, it's been taken over, cleaned up by Roach. She is flabbergasted and really wants to kill him, but is trying to hold herself back. Eventually, she pulls a gun on him, and Gale, who has been egging her on the whole time to kill him, turns his back on her and shoots her. And she gets downed, but picks herself back up and runs away. So a fresh betrayal from Gale, likely Sella and Angel, and eventually Reach. She figures that the entire world is against her. And, well, Eddie kind of said what happened next. The result of everything. But, yeah. I think that's, yeah. That's the recap. I think we should get started, probably. Right. I'm hungry. Ow. They even have. God, I haven't felt this bad since. I need my stuff. I need. Oh God, why is my arm? Oh God, it's cold. Okay. Warm house. Are we? Stay away from me. Oh my God, it's cold. Oh my God, it's cold. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, I'm hungry and cold. No. No. Ow. I need food. I need food. I need food. Oh wait, there's an ender chest. Food. Conveniently placed ender chest. I wonder who could have done that. Yeah. Yeah. This is my stuff that I stashed away. Yeah. Yeah. I remember this. Where are my pants? God, it's cold. Ugh. Where? Right. Right, the mayor. Yeah. God, it's cold. So cold. Okay. Need to wait. Need to adjust my microphone sensitivity because I'm mumbling too much. Oh my God, would you shut up? It's cold enough as it's my fucking headache. I'm fine. I'm fine. I need my things, my stuff. There's something in my throat. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, that's Riker's. Riker. Oh my fucking God, I hate that guy. Who the fuck is playing sick tunes in my ears? What the? I'm gonna ignore that. Okay, I want my food. This jolly ass music is really starting to piss me off. I swear to God. I'm finding this. Where the fuck is it? It's in the fucking sewers. Who the fuck do you think you are? Pissing me off. All this fucking stuff. God, it's bright. I have pink eye. I was just in here, you fucking dick. This is my room. Do I have any rifles? I feel like my neck has a million cricks in it. Ugh. Yeah. God, my head. Ugh. Yeah. Where's my... Oh. Thanks, me. Setting me up really nice. I don't want all of this. Oh. Right. Yeah. I blew yeah, they exploded. I exploded. Yeah. Yeah. I remember. God, I'm fucking... bunch of fucking... I don't know what this is. God. You ever just get a really strong urge to kill someone? Is that normal? Is that a typical thing? Just like, not even anyone in particular, just like, God. Just love to rip someone's throat out clean, you know? Take a big bite. Is that normal? I feel like it's pretty normal. Oh my God, wait, I was right! I was right! I didn't die! I was right! God, I knew it wasn't just fucking Dez. Why would it be just Dez? Of course it's gonna be someone else. God. Walk away from me. I was right. Of course I was right. I'm always right. Madam Mayor. I remember that fucking... Where's the White House? Where am I? Perfect, perfect. I was doing something. I had a job to do. It's always a fucking job. It's always a fucking job. That's right, that's right. How could I have forgotten? God. So... sick of these fucking zombies. It's really bright. Just keep my head down. Can't hurt me. I have a hoodie. I'm covered. My shoulders aren't covered. They fucking burn. Should I put on sunscreen? Here, right here. That fucking there. Fucking there. Okay, one way or another. Fucking. God. Feels like my leg's broken. Could be. Could have a broken leg. That's fine. Don't need all my legs to kill them. I just need my arms. Just need my hands. Just need a trigger to pull. Gross. Surely she's in here. If I can at least take a small little break. Just sit back in here. It's so fucking bright. It's too bright. I don't have an ender chest. I should have picked that one up. Probably would have been a good idea. I was breaking lights, yeah. Lights. Lights. God. Fuck. Gonna kill them. Gonna kill them. Gonna kill all of them. I don't know why they're so obsessed with me. Why isn't she here? This is where she lives. This is where... I'm a better shot than that. This is where the mayor lives. I remember. Me and Tyler, we came here and we broke into her home and we were fucking with her. Because she doesn't own this place. She doesn't own this land. I do. Yeah. I remember, yeah. I don't. Yeah. How many levels go? Oh, right, I died. Yeah. I keep forgetting that. Just gonna... Sick of these fucking zombies everywhere. Yeah, she lived down there, and that's Tyler's body. Yeah. What if it has any meat left on it? No, it's all bones. I wonder if she's still down here. Madam Mayor! Madam Mayor! Right. Not good enough. She fucking killed him for no reason. No good reason. One of the only few good people in this fucking island. She killed him. But she didn't kill me. No, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still walking. I'm still alive. Yeah. She's not gonna be alive though. I'm gonna fucking kill her. What if she comes back? No, no. I don't know if she would come back. It's okay though, it's okay. She doesn't need to come back. She doesn't need to come back. She shouldn't come back. No, no. She should stay dead. She should stay dead like the rest of them. Like the rest of the fucking mind-numbing, brainless fucking husks walking around. She's not here. She's not here. Why is she not here? I thought she lived here. I thought this is where... Yeah, I read a presentation for her. God, I'm fucking hungry. And it's not for cheese. No, it's not for cheese. It would never be for cheese. It's fucking... That's a gross noise. God, it's bright in here. Why is it so fucking bright everywhere? This is warm, though. I can keep this one. It's warm. I like that it's warm. It's not warm enough. I'm still freezing cold, but it's warm. It might be because it's a campfire place next to an open window. Stupid fucking mare. She might as well be a zombie with the amount of brains that she has. What am I doing here? Right, the mayor. I want to kill the mayor. That's what I'm here for. Yeah. 'Cause now I can't die, and she still can. She can die 10,000 times before I'm satisfied. That's what I said, yeah. I remember. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind killing her. A couple hundred times, yeah. Yeah. I'm cool with that. I'm chill with that. God, it's still so fucking bright. Who put all these torches up? You don't need torches to see. You have eyes for that. Just wanna know where she is. Just wanna know where she is. Why isn't she here? I thought she was supposed to be here. I thought she was supposed to be here in her house. This is where she lives, in her home. So that means that she should be here. Why is she not here? I can find someone else. Maybe she's off on another one of her little vacations. Because that's what mayors do. That's what business people do. They take vacations and they stop working because they're allowed to. They're allowed to stop working. Well, that's better. Who turned the sun off? I like the moon. I like it when it's dark out. It makes it easier to walk around. You are disgusting. I'm just walking. I'm just walking. God, I'm so fucking hungry. Just love something to eat right now. Someone turned the sun back on. God. Maybe she's back in that outpost. Yeah, that's where I saw her last. She was in the outpost. Good thinking. She's in the outpost. I can kill her there. Yeah. Saving the Earth. Where am I? It's a bunch of railroad tracks. I remember the railroad tracks. I did stuff here before. I've done a lot of stuff on railroad tracks. They're really secluded. And you can do... What did I do? Can do... like... business deals on railroad tracks, because no one goes to railroad tracks. And... yeah. I see someone in there. Who? It's a bunch of monsters crowding around the door. I'm not a monster. I can just mine things. Carter! How do I... There's someone in here. Someone broke out of here. Someone definitely... Levi?
I'm gonna go this way. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh piss, oh shit, oh kill
No,
myself.
I don't
Oh,
think
fuck.
you should. No,
fuck,
no,
oh,
no,
fuck,
you can
oh.
talk to me. I know you. I know you. You're my partner. I know you. Do you know what I did?
I heard kind of.
I blew myself up. It was to try to kill the mayor, but it was also to try to kill myself, honestly. There's a lot of gunshots around here. There's a lot of gunshots everywhere, so it's kind of fine. You looked uneasy.
Well, I mean, I kind of am. There's the guy literally right there in my,
Oh. Not anymore. Do you know what I learned?
What?
There is no dying anymore. You remember when the both of us we got ambushed and it was so painful, and we woke up and we were like bedridden for days. I only hurt for about like 20 minutes. And now I can't even feel my leg. I don't know.
It's not good. That's... Why did you do that? You
could join me. You didn't want to die. You were so against it. I was for a really long time. And then I got people turning their backs on me. There was Gale, there was Sela, it was probably gonna be Reach at some point. There was the mayor, she did that. But you never turned your back on me. And we can live together forever. In eternity.
No, Josie, no, I'm good.
Yeah, no, I don't think you have a choice, really.
No.
Levi!
Shit, I'll kill myself.
Levi,
No,
I
Josie,
love
Josie,
you.
Josie,
Stand
Josie,
still. Stand still. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just give it a week. Maybe a little less, I don't know how long. I'll be waiting for you. No more. Oh! Where'd that come from? I'll let it decompose. Oh. Thank you. Ooh. Lots of things. Lots and lots of things. Lots of things. I'll hand them back to him, don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. He'll be happier this way. That's okay. That's okay. I feel less hungry now. I'm still could eat. I need home. I want to go home. Where is home? I don't know. What was I doing today? I don't know what that was. It's like there's something caught in my throat. I think I forgot his organs. Oh, I'm not a cannibal. That's the other guy's job. I think Riker's a cannibal. Maybe Madam Mayor? I don't know. This gun really sucks. I think I've learned that. They all suck. Took too long. Oh, it's night again. I like nighttime. I didn't enchant it, it was Riker. Riker enchanted this one. You can kill creepers real well, I know that, because I've killed a couple. I think I need more ammo. Where am I going? I don't know. I think I want to go back to that house. That one had an ender chest in it. And I need an ender chest because I need to put my partner's things away. I killed someone, yeah. I killed Levi so that he can live with me forever because I think I figured it out. I'd started with Dez, and he came back, and he was still the same arrogant prick. But that's okay, because then I figured out that I could come back too. I think it was something with the bombs. I don't know. That's my hypothesis, though. Like a scientist. It was, oh, money. I like money. Why are there lights in here? I don't like light. There was a bomb that went off, and then I was in a bunker with Levi, Dez, and Tyler. Oh, Tyler! I forgot about Tyler. Tyler McDougal. I miss Tyler. He was one of the good people still around, because the bombs came down and they killed all the good people, except for, like, well, at least one. There was Tyler. I like Tyler. I think he's cool. And yeah, there's Tyler. I know Tyler's a good person. My brain isn't letting me think too hard about it. I don't know. I think I'm tired. No. I'm tired. My legs hurt. It might have been from standing on the bombs. I don't really know. If I was a thing I was looking for, where would I be? I can't remember what I was looking for. I feel like I should stash this away because it belongs to Levi. And I want him to have his things when he wakes up again. Because that's the good thing to do. That's the nice thing to do. And why does he have so much tough? I don't know. I want one of these, and I want to put it in this backpack with a bunch of tough in it so I can put more things in the backpack. There's too much going on. There's too much going on in my freaking brain. I have a lot of thoughts and emotions running through my head right now. I feel bad because I killed Levi. That's my chest. You can't have it. I feel bad because I killed Levi, but he's gonna be happier, so it's okay. And I want to kill pretty much anyone, like, right now. But I kind of want to go home. And I grabbed his backpack. I have it with me, and I'm actually taking ammo out of his backpack because he so kindly left that for me. So now I can shoot people again. I want to go home. I don't think I have a home. I don't think Tyler would want to see me. Probably because I'd want to kill him really bad. Because I kind of do. But also, like, he's not deserving of death. I don't think. So many monsters. I don't want to go to sleep. What's up here? Cozy attic. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm tired. I'm not tired. I don't want to sleep. I might make a new home. I should make a new home. Should I? I could go back to my actual home. It is kind of mine. I found the spot. But people know about it. Do people know about it? Tyler McDougal enclosure. That's an idea. But then he's so trapped and he can't go spread his message of positivity to the world. And I think we need some positivity in the world right now, if you ask me. That's what the world needs. You can make it different. You can make it right. I could put Levi in an enclosure. There's so many lights in here. I could. But he wouldn't be happy in an enclosure. He's like a goldfish. And he'll start bumping against the glass, and then he'll get upset because in a tiny little bowl. It's really mean, and I don't want to put Levi in an enclosure because then he'd be upset, and then I'd be upset, and then everyone's upset. And who's really winning? It's none of us. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I can really do anything I want to, but I don't know what I want to. I'm feeling really lightheaded. I might sit in a corner next to campfire because that's warm, and warm is good. Because everywhere on me is cold. Except for the gooey bits. They're not cold. Yeah. 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 And that's the Levi fucking dies episode. Because... yeah, Levi fucking dies. That was the point of today's episode, was to kill off that fucking dog. Dog, unmute. If you...
Woof.
Yeah, what's up?
Woof.
Yeah, that was the... That's the episode. I'll be back on with, like, more stuff later, but low-key, I wanna watch a movie. And stuff. So I'm gonna go do that probably. Levi is dead though. I took him down with me because he also has one life.
Yay! I want everyone to go look at that the last thing I drew in canon art.
That's true. In canon art, it was foreshadowing.
His hearts.
It was foreshadowing.
Sure looks,
if you picked up on it.
A lot like his hearts.
Yeah.
Good job. Congratulations.
Congratulations. I really want to kill Gale Loki, but you know, it's okay. I don't got the
My entire bunker's dead.
Hey Keenan, what's up, man?
Hi Keenan Newts.
Yeah, man, sorry, we're all dead.
You guys hate me, you hate me.
Don't worry, dude.
Hey guys, how's
it's a bunker reunion.
Bunker reunion.
And now we can do the la 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 with Tyler.
I need you to animate this so bad. Skull, please, I need you to animate this so bad.
Where's the song? Where's the song? It's by fucking
You don't also draw. Do you forget about that?
Yeah, but I'm working on other things.
Yeah, we get to do the fucking. Yay! That's gonna be Tyler. Anyway, I suppose we raid into Sherb because it's a Sherbathon, and I feel like I'm obligated to.
Sherbathon.
So go say hi to Sherb for me. I'll be back with more DeadZone. Later, I'll
Okay.
probably be on other people's streams as usual as well. Go sub to Sherb if you haven't already. Oh, hi, Sen. Bye, Sen.
Hi,
Sen,
Sen.
Sen.
Hi, Sen. Bye, Sen.
If you guys haven't already, like, grabbed a sub from Sherb by magic, go, like, use a Prime or something. I don't know. Keep them
Go
streaming
Prime.
forever. It's a forever Sherbathon. Sen, we'll be back soon. I'll get to kill you next. It's okay.
Yay!
What's
Guys, I can't wait for Sin Treats to get back online.
Wait, can
I will
we
have
each
to.
can't
can we
wait.
each get one since he has 2 lives left?
You're
Can
so
Well, if you
right!
can.
Ones.
if you can.
Zombie bunker bonding, except for
I mean,
Tyler.
I'm gonna be gunning for all of them personally, but you know, if you can snag one, like a little rat, then yeah.
I'm not.
Hey, no.
That's cool. Hoodie.
I'll save you. or something.
Undertale stream is not canceled. It's already set in stone.
You
You can't stop it. We
literally
made a deal
can't
already.
say that.
You can't say that because we already made a deal. Why is there just like a... I'm looking at Sherb's stream right now, and it's kind of just a wall. I don't know what I'm
What do you
looking
mean?
at.
There's just a wall.
I mean, I think... I don't...
Oh yeah, there's just a wall.
Yeah, there's just a wall. This music is way too intense for ending my stream. I need TV time. There we go.
There's just a wall.
Your
Go watch
character
The
bleeding,
Wall.
Sin. Alright, go watch The Wall. Say hi to Sherb whenever they actually come back. Have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, Tuesday, Thursday. I don't know. It's a day somewhere. Alright. Bye. Bye. Go.
Bye,
Go.
gamer.
Go.
Bye.